Welcome to Morning Coffee with Paul. What level are you at? It's the weekend. Happy dance. Happy dance. So I have a question. Are you curious? That's a great state to be in. Are you curious? Do you want to know? I've been curious since I was a little lad. Drove my mom and dad crazy. Why? I had to know. I had an inborn, innate curiosity about life. So I did some research and I was shocked of how many people you know of that had aphasia. Dwight D. Eisenhower had aphasia. While he was in office, and he played it off, pretended like there was nothing wrong, worked his way around it, finished his term. That's amazing. Gabby Gifford has aphasia. She has done amazing work to try and recover from that brutal shooting she was involved in. But she has aphasia. You know, one of the things that helped Gabby was music therapy. And I believe that has helped me as well. If you can sing it, you can say it. I promise you that. The music is stored in the right side of the brain, so you can recall and sing, so you can learn phrases and sentences by singing. That really caught my attention because I've been singing word tracks all my life and teaching people to learn in different, unique ways. I believe this wholeheartedly. If you give the mind more than one instance to recall, then you make so much easier to retain. So, bottom line, if you give the mind more ways to recall, then it retains information. That is a fact. So if I'm sitting in a room saying the same thing over and over and over with a flat voice no inflection. What's interesting about that? Not, but if I can do this a different way, can I say phrases? I hereby promise. I hereby promise. I hereby promise. I give my mind more instances to link on to what I am saying, and I develop retention. So once you have your phrases written, or your significant other can help you with that, or caretaker, then I practice. It doesn't have to be perfect yet. I cannot tell you how many times I screwed up. It was amazing. Something simple like, I want to, sounded like this. But I kept practicing every day till I got better. So say it in a normal voice. Say it in a normal voice. And then sing it. I want to. Listen at your own risk. I have no degree at all. I failed speech class in college. I was bored. Someone asked me to do a speech on how the hypocrisy of Mickey Mouse affected the youth of America. I stood up and said, I love the mouse. I like Disneyland. And I sat down. F. So I moved on to another class. So how do you do it? So I would simplify everything. Slow down to speed up. Write multi-word phrases that you want to say that connect your sentences together. That's what I would do. Now that you've sung it, then give the mind more reason to retain information and say it in a funky voice. I want to. I promise you it will work. So a funny thing, I was thinking about a poem that I had in my head but couldn't straighten out at all. It was just jumbled. But about 3 a.m. in the morning, I thought of it. I saw a group of men in my hometown. A group of men tearing a building down with a heave and a hoe and a mighty yell. They swung the beam and the side wall fell. I said to the foreman, "Are these men skilled? Are the kind you would hire if you wanted to build?" The foreman laughed and said, "Why, no, indeed. Common labor is all I need, for I can tear down in a day or two what it took a builder 10 years to do." I thought to myself as I walked away, which of these roles am I going to play? Now, I couldn't say that 6 weeks ago, but I used my method to learn it. Sing it, small phrases, work on it, funny voices, and it worked. So, here's my plan. I am going to take the last 40 years of my life and develop meaningful information that will help all people with aphasia. And I'm so excited. I have an inkling I can do this with a lot of help. Doctors, speech therapists, and get them together and explain what I am doing, and they can help me realize the best way to proceed. But I can tell you this, it's going to be fun, interactive, you're not going to be bored, you're going to learn things, you're going to be positive because you're saying positive information every day, and you are going to grow exponentially as you develop. I promise you that. So I want you to know that we all have our struggle moments. I have too. But man, oh man, what could we do if we join together and really approach this thing differently? I believe we can solve it. So that's what my plans are.